Hey guys, I'm Katrina and I am starting a new makeup channel. I'm super excited to be offering makeup tutorial videos for everyone. Not only makeup tutorial videos, but also reviews of products. Keep following me to see me testing out those products so that I can give you my honest opinion. I'm super excited to be doing this and I hope you all enjoy my videos, and if you have any questions or comments or you want to see a certain look, give me a shout on some of my videos. I'd be happy to replicate looks and I hope you guys love it. All right, thanks guys. I started doing makeup, which has been, let's see, I started in middle school in 7th grade. So that's been about, oh gosh, it's been over 15 years. That's kind of hard to say out loud, but yeah. I'm super passionate about makeup and this is a huge reason why I wanted to start this YouTube channel. So getting into my routine, I like to start with the 105 Fair Ivory Foundation by Maybelline. It's the up to 24-hour wear. I put that under my eyes as well as any red spots that I have. Just gonna start. Yes, I use my fingers just to dab it on. I have my beauty blender. It's not like your traditional beauty blender, but I don't like it because it has like corners that I can really get into the corners of my eye. It's dampened. You can see it really actually brightens up the underneath of my eye, and it blends in really nice with my skin tone. I've always had a problem finding the right color for my skin in terms of foundation or just, you know, anything that doesn't show through my foundation as much. So this has kind of been my go-to. I bring it up to give that illusion, that lifted look. I'm going to be wearing it at nighttime. I'm going to add a little bit more than I would during the day. Also, areas around my nose tend to get pretty red. During the day, I'll definitely go a lot lighter in terms of how much I apply. Okay, so I've been using L'Oreal's True Match Nude in 1-2.5 Rosy Light. It's really hydrating because it's a hyaluronic tinted serum. So it's not foundation, but it's light enough, especially in the summer heat, but still gives me that coverage. And this has been a game changer for me. So I'm just gonna kind of use the dropper and apply it. See how it's really covering up that redness in my skin, but it still looks very natural. It's very light. You even see the difference from this side of my face to here. I mean, it just looks so much better. You can still see the undertone, that pinkiness to my skin underneath. So it still gives a very natural cover. To the other side. I'm gonna go with a teeny bit more. I like it because it's kind of buildable. And I definitely have spots where I need a little bit more compared to other spots on my face where, you know, I really don't need as much. And it allows me to do that. Now it's really starting to give that flawless coverage. And my skin just has so much redness to it. Perfect. Okay, lighten up underneath my eyes a little bit more. So you can see now I have my foundation on. What I'm gonna do is go in with Maybelline Fit Me. I'm very low, as you can see. I use Classic Ivory number 120 underneath my eyes. And I just dab the powder in. Helps with any creasing, and this really does actually help. And you can see the difference on this side now compared to here. It kind of mattifies it, but also covers it a little bit more with the Fit Me, without the Fit Me. Here, my T-zone. Kind of make it an upside down triangle motion when I do it too. Around the nose and bring back up to underneath my eye, like that. I use Wet n Wild loose setting powder. It's their banana B21 or 521B, their banana powder, and it kind of just levels out my skin tone because I am so pinky on my face. So I'm gonna go in very gently. You really do not need a lot. So that little amount I just put on right on the side of my face there, I'm distributing it on this side. Like more of a dewy look, you don't have to use this. That's good for right now. Looking very mattified. That's the goal though, at least for my skin. I do eventually put some highlighter on my cheekbones so I don't look so flat, but now I'm gonna go in and contour a little bit and that will help. Again, Maybelline, because I love Maybelline. I use their Master Contour Kit, and it basically has your contour, your highlighter, and your blush. I'm actually not gonna use that blush today. I'm gonna use Maybelline Fit Me blush in Rose. Really pretty, and I prefer this. It's a little bit more of a deeper rose color, especially for nighttime. I just think it stands out a little bit more. I really do need to invest in an actual contour brush, so I use, don't make fun of me, but I use this and I kind of just bend it and then make almost like a scooping motion. I don't know, it's what's worked for me, and I just haven't invested in an actual contour brush, but I need to and I'm going to. So if you have any suggestions, comment below because your girl needs some help with that. Okay. Going right under my cheekbone here, and I'm kind of doing a little bit of a scoop as well as up here, jawline, so it's a little more contoured. Okay, before I do this side, I'm just going to show you how I blend it, and so you can see the difference. You can really see that it's giving some definition to my face now. I know this isn't the best method, but this is how I do it and how I like it. I just want to make sure everything on both sides just kind of blends seamlessly. Blending. We're done with the contour. Gonna get a little bit there. And I really do it on the apples of my cheeks and kind of pull it up a little bit in here. Contour. Pulls everything together. We're going to add the highlighter. And again, I don't have a brush for this, so I use my fingers. So any brush recommendations for applying highlighter, let me know in the comments below. It's like the right amount of dewy, but sparkly. Like, it's really not sparkly. I feel like my lights make it look a little bit more sparkly than it is. Then right on top of my cheekbone, there, I kind of make a little bit of an arrow like this from the very edge of my eyebrow, and then I bring it and meet it with the highlighter on top of my cheekbone like that. Then I add a little bit to the tip of my nose here, the bridge of my nose here, right where my eyebrow has like a point. Then Cupid's bow. Okay, I like to contour my nose a little bit, so at least the tip of my nose. And then I'm going to apply translucent powder, and we're gonna do eyes. I use this for the crease of my eyeshadow, but also I use it for my nose contour. So I'm going in with this color right here. I'm gonna dab some of it off. Then I go in right under my nose. I try and find where my nose kind of naturally, the tip of my nose kind of naturally curves. So see how it kind of curves right there? I'm gonna follow that. I love that button nose look. So now I'm gonna just blend this in. So now I have this button nose. I don't know, I just like the way it looks. Then I'm gonna take this brush, the same color, blot it off a little bit so it's not super dark, and then go right up against where my nose shadow naturally is, like that, very lightly. And there you can see my nose has more of a shape. Now we are going to do the eyes. I prefer a lighter base on my eyelids. I've always kind of liked that, but I'm definitely gonna delve into darker colors in more videos, so stay tuned, because I've kind of always been afraid of doing on my actual eyelid, like fully, a darker color. For me, it just felt like made my eyes a lot smaller, but gonna test it out again. You never know. So I'm going in with this color. It's a little bit more of a creamy white, and then I like a little bit of shimmer, so I kind of mix it. When I apply, I don't drag, I dab. First of all, I think it's better for the skin around your eyes because the skin on your eyelids is so delicate. For me, it kind of like packs it in because of the oils on my eyelids, and it stays longer. Just that method works a lot better for me as opposed to just dragging it on top of my eyelid. I'm gonna dab. And getting down into the corners of my eye, I just use the lighter color. Then I focus just on the inner corners, like that. And then I also apply a little bit of that lightness right underneath. I go in here on my brow bone, like that, okay? So now going to the other eye, we're gonna finish that one up. Now we're gonna do the crease, and I'm using E.L.F. eye crease brush. I've been using this for a while now, and I love it. I've always kind of been the person that uses my fingers when doing my makeup, and this obviously was a game changer for me. So I go into the crease using this palette. I go with mixing these two colors. It has like a darker gold to it almost, and it almost has a little bit of green in it. My eye color is green, so I feel like that'll pull really nicely mixed with the brown. Now we're just gonna go into my crease, bring it around the lid like so. Bring it in on my eyelid at the very end here so it blends seamlessly. I'm doing this motion back and forth and go upwards up until you're almost at the top of, well, until you're a little bit on your brow bone. And I have semi-hooded eyes, and it really kind of it gives a little bit more depth to my eyes. So sometimes I even go in a little bit darker in the crease, just like in the center here, to give that illusion. And bring it outward. I'm gonna do the other side. I go for this one here, and I am gonna use my finger for that. Now we're gonna add mascara. Brings my eyeballs to life. Got my eyelash curler. Gonna go in and curl my lashes. We're gonna go in with my favorite mascara, again, Maybelline. No, this is not an ad yet, Maybelline. If you want a partner, I'm all for it. Love your products. Colossal Lash, the waterproof version in Glam Black, because for my eyelashes, it really helps keep them lifted and curled. So here we go. We're gonna add a little bit of setting powder. Kind of pulls everything together too, and it really does help any oiliness that I get here or under my nose and on my chin, and it just kind of locks everything in. Now I'm gonna go through, wipe the powder that I just applied underneath upwards, so I'm not brushing it off. I'm literally just scooping it up like that. Scoop up, upwards, upwards. Now I'm gonna put mascara on my bottom lashes. Now we are going to do my eyeliner. So I use L'Oreal Paris Carbon Black, but the tip is really thin and It's really nice when I'm trying to get down into the inner quarter of my eye. Looking good. Just gonna let it dry for a little bit, and then we're gonna do the bottom. Going right where my eyelashes meet my waterline. As I get to the outer corner. A little bit thinner when I go on into the inner corners of my eye. And now I don't pull them in to do like your typical cat eye. I kind of leave this area blank because I put a little more highlighter there, and I like it to be a little bit lighter, and then as it goes outwards, it gets a little bit darker. And I also feel like it opens up my eye a little bit more too. I'm gonna use that same dark color I used the first time, but I'm gonna go a little bit thicker on it. And I am gonna use my finger. Now what I'm gonna do is just add a little bit of highlighter to the inner corners of my eye. Really just kind of brightens up the whole area really nicely. Brush, and I'm gonna blend this outer corner so it's not so harsh. And then lastly, what I'm gonna do is just add a little bit of highlighter right here and lift with it. You don't have to use highlighter. You can use a lighter eyeshadow or even your powder, and just dab here and lift in an upward motion like that, or upward and outward. I guess this would just be outward. And that kind of gives the appearance of a more sharp look. So I think I'm gonna fill my eyebrows in. I am going to use this brush, and I do very, very light amount because personally I don't really like my eyebrows filled in that much. I've tried it and it just doesn't look great on me. More of a lighter color. And now, normally I go pretty light on my lips if I'm doing a heavier eye makeup look. I don't want to go very thick with my lipstick. So what I do is add a little color there, on this side too, like that. A little bit to the bottom there, just like that, right? Blot together so it looks like a heart. Then I take my lip gloss I basically use this to smooth out the lipstick on my lips. So now that I've done my hair, this is the final look. My mane is taken care of. Sometimes I'll throw in a couple curls in the bottom if I'm going out somewhere fancy, but I'm not really going out anywhere fancy, so I'm just gonna leave it. So I hope you guys all enjoy. Subscribe and follow along. And yeah, super excited. Bye guys.